Greetings and welcome to Elect Connect, a candidate forum brought to you by the Greater Bloomington Chamber of Commerce. I'm Mary Morgan, the Chamber's Director of Advocacy and Public Policy. We're here with Geoff McKim, a Democrat running for a Monroe County Council at-large seat. But before we get started, I'd like to give a shout out to our Elect Connect sponsors, Comcast Business, Bunger and Robertson Attorneys at Law, City of Bloomington, German American Bank, Hoosier Energy, Indiana University, and Smithville. And now let's welcome Geoff McKim. Geoff, hi.
Hi, how are you doing? And thank you very much for having me.
Good to see you. Let's start by having you tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're running for office this year.
Okay, well, I have been living in Bloomington for over 30 years after coming here as an IU student. I have a wife and two kids. My daughter, right now, my son works for Cook, and my daughter is a sixth grader at University Elementary School. And I work in cybersecurity for the National Park Service. I have also been serving as a Monroe County Council member for 12 years now, and I am running for re-election again, and I'm running just because I think that I have gained a lot of valuable experience during my years of service that I think can still be of valuable value to the county and to the residents of the county, and I think there's still a lot to do.
All right, thanks. I'm hoping you could tell us a little bit about how you would work to strengthen the relationship between Monroe County and Bloomington and between our local government and the state.
No, those are very good questions. Obviously, they've been in the news a lot lately. I will say, as far as working with the state, I think on the county side, at least, we've generally maintained a very good relationship with our representatives of both parties on the state. We have certainly collaborated with them on a number of issues of importance to Monroe County, whether it's for fixing an error in the local juvenile income tax or the other issues like working to enable the cumulative capital development fund to be used for community corrections vehicles. I mean, really, intricate stuff that we have worked really well. So we keep the lines of communication open. We are not, we try to know, although of course we are all members of particular political parties. I think we've all built up a good reputation for being able to work across parties. Obviously, working with the city has been probably a bigger challenge for us in recent years, and but it doesn't have to be. And I will say that the most recent results of the income tax vote demonstrate that. I mean, what we saw was a majority of city council members who were interested and cared about what the county and what county residents had to say. They listen to us. They are eager to work with us in moving forward to try to achieve our mutual aims. I think the biggest part of it is we just have to put aside our egos. This is about what we do for the residents, and that's why we're here. And it's not about which organization, whether it's city government or county government, does it, or who gets the glory. It's about what we do for the residents. And so I think if we continue to put aside our egos and we continue to reach out to the city and make sure we take their concerns seriously and communicate our concerns, I think we can do it. I think we can do better than we have in the past.
Great. Well, thanks for sharing your perspective on that, Geoff. As a reminder, we've been talking with Geoff McKim. He is a Democrat running for a Monroe County Council at-large seat. Again, just a quick thank you to our Elect Connect sponsors. Without them, we would not be able to do that work. Those sponsors include Comcast Business, Bunger and Robertson Attorneys at Law, City of Bloomington, German American Bank, Hoosier Energy, Indiana University, and Smithville. And finally, a reminder to vote on November 3rd or earlier if you can for information on this year's election and all the candidates in our area. You can find resources online at monroecountyvoters.us or at the Chamber's nonpartisan election site, chamberbloomington.org/2020-general-election. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.